Chapter 5. Spill the secrets, not the beans. Jared's point of view. I looked over at this random dude. Who the hell was he? And why the hell was he in that closet? My mind was full of questions. What's wrong with his face? It looks creepy as hell. Was he telling the truth? Did he really save my sweet Violet from rape? Gosh, I got so angry thinking of that. What kind of bastard would rape girls? More importantly, why Violet? My heart hurt so much when she told me that. It was like as if someone dumped a bucket of guilt all over me. But trust me, that would be the last time. From now on, she's not going anywhere at night. Not without me. Either I'll go with her, or I'll get it for her. Suddenly, the creepy dude started getting closer to us. My instincts kicked in. I stood in front of Violet, challenging this guy. There was no way he saved her from rape. Not a chance. He himself looked like a criminal. Like some kind of killer. All I know is that he was not getting near my precious Violet. He could harm me, but not her. That was a promise. So sweet. The guy let out a loud chuckle, and it sounded hella creepy. You really think I'll hurt her? He said, sounded insane. It's insane. Then why would I save her from rape? He asked. You didn't save her. I'm 100% sure of that. I shot back. I spread my arms around Violet. Jared, Violet said. Her voice was a little shaky, and it sounded like as if she was gonna cry. Oh, he was the one who saved me. Really? She said, looking at me with nothing but honesty. Believe me now, the guy said. I, to be honest, was shocked. I mean, just look at him. But Violet wouldn't lie to me. So I guess it's the truth. I did nothing but slowly nod my head. Well, maybe you two should sit down so I can explain to you exactly who I am. The guy said a little too loud. Oh. I need to change the voice. Sorry. First of all, again. I still had my arms around Violet. Only because I can see the knife jammed into his hoodie pocket. Violet and I both sat down on her velvet couch. I remember I picked that out for her. She begged me to go shopping, and how could I resist that face? Well, to start off, my name is Jeff. Jeff the Killer, the guy named Jeff said. Wait, did he say killer? As in stabbing people? It seemed as if Violet was going to ask, but Jeff beat her to that. Yeah, I said killer. As in, I stab and murder innocent people and sometimes torture them and kill their families. Great, Jeff said, his smile getting wider with excitement. Okay, now I'm really worried. I made it extremely better. I made sure Violet was right next to me as I held her hand for dear life. You still think I'd kill her? He chuckled, of course. Trust me, after what I've been through, I won't. After what I've been through? What's that supposed to mean? And don't introduce yourselves, Violet and Jared. Oh, Jeff said, sneering my name as if it were venom. How does he know our names? Did he stalk us or something? Did he hack my YouTube account? Is he gonna hack mine? Sorry. And find out where I live? Don't do that. Now I really regret making that account. Okay, I'm sorry. Violet and I were speechless from shock. And I'm sure he can't see that. Okay, story time. I'll tell you exactly what's going on, Jeff said. I can't help but look at his face. It was so weird, that smile. He'd do that to himself. Beautiful, aren't I? Jeff said, startling me. No. You look creepy. Killer. Ooh. Violet's point of view. Okay, I'll give you a short version. So basically, it started when Violet moved into town. I saw her, and I guess what? I fell in love with her. So then, I watched her and watched where she went. One day, I was actually going to confront Violet until this little bastard came along, Jeff said angrily. I can't believe it. Fell in love with me? A killer fell in love with me. What got me angry is that he called Jared. I was going to tell him to stop until Jeff again started talking. Retard stole you from me, Violet. We could have been happy together. You also could have become a killer. But no. Freaktard just had to come and ruin everything. He just had to come and steal you away from me. Jeff snarled. Even if Jared didn't come, I don't think I would have fell in love with Jeff. I mean, he's a cold-hearted killer. And I wasn't gonna become one either. And Jared ruined nothing. Jared is the love of my life. I love him. But there was no way I was gonna tell Jeff this, because he might kill Jared. Gosh forbidden. So anyways, yeah. Oh, and also, remember that Rebecca biatch? Well, she's gone. Let's just say I took care of her. So, you're welcome. Jeff said, his smile getting wider as possible. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I know. I said I hate Rebecca, but I never said I wanted her to die. Okay, maybe sometimes, but never. A feeling of guilt took over me. Poor girl. It's good she died, Jared said. Shut up, freaktard, Jeff said angrily. You want to go? Jared said angrily, challenging Jeff to a fight. Jeff pulled out a knife he had, and he already ready. But I stopped them. No fighting in here, I said sternly. Both boys murmured something. Well, I gotta go. I'm still watching you, darling, Jeff said to me. I hated how he called me darling. It made my heart stop to my stomach, but I couldn't do anything about it. Bye, Violet. I'll be back, Jeff said, opening the window to jump out. Oh, as for my face, just type my name on Google and you'll see why I'm like this, Jeff said. Bye. Sorry, I'm joking. Bye. I smiled at us. I waved. Jeff then jumped out of the window. I don't like him at all, Jared said with a scowl on his face. I smiled as I approached him and hugged him. Don't worry, I'm all yours, I said as I put my face in his chest. By the way, you're going to have to let me go with you to wherever you meet. That was my fault, he said sternly. I smiled at how protective he is over me. I don't mind, I said sweetly. He then leaned down and kissed me passionately. Sparks flew in my body as I kissed back, but it was only a few seconds before I pulled away. I'm curious about the story, I said as I walked over and grabbed my laptop. I sat on the couch and patted the seat next to me for Jared. He put his arm around me as I clicked the link of Jeff's story. The picture they had at the side was scary. The background was black. I can't believe all of that happened today. In just about 4 hours, everything changed. It's gonna be so complicated now. Especially with Jeff the Killer, who was in love with me. I then started reading the story. So did Jared.